Mariner Books and Harper Audio present Fire in the Hole. Stories by Elmore Leonard. Performed by Taye Diggs.
Sparks. They sat close to each other on the sofa, Canavan aware of Mrs. Harris's scent, and her dark hair parted to one side she would hold away from her face to look at the map spread open on the coffee table. Canavan was showing her the areas destroyed by fire, explaining how the hot Santa Ana wind swept the flames through these canyons and on down toward the Pacific Coast Highway. Close to 4,000 acres destroyed, but only 9 homes this time, including Miss Harris's Mediterranean villa here at the top of Arroyo Verde. Nothing like 5 years ago when over 200 homes were lost. He showed her photographs too, fires raging against the night sky. Robin Harris said, "Yeah," looking at the photos but not showing any real interest. Canavan kept glancing at her, Robin, a slim turn-on in a trendy kind of way. Pale skin and heavy eyeliner, silver rings, designer-ripped jeans, barefoot, a black sleeveless top that showed the chain, tattooed blue steel, around her upper left arm, the one close to Canavan. The profile he had in his case file described her as the former Robin Marino. Sang with a rock band that played L.A. clubs, produced one album, gave it up 5 years ago to marry Sid Harris, the legendary Sid Harris, lawyer to platinum-selling recording artists. Now, a widow at 37, Robin was estimated to be worth around $10 million. She had lost Sid to a coronary thrombosis at home only 3 months ago. Sid 63 when he died, and had lost the house in the Malibu Hills 3 weeks ago, close to $1 million worth of furniture and contents destroyed. But she had bought the Wilshire apartment where she was living now, right after Sid's death. Why? It was on Canavan's checklist, one of the things he'd ask her about. She said, "What's the point?" Meaning the map and the pictures. "I saw the fire, Joe. I was there." Arriving, he had introduced himself and handed Robin his business card that said Joseph Canavan Associates, Insurance Investigations. She had looked at it and said, "Are you a Joe or a Joseph?" He told her either, but usually Joe. She said, "Well, come in and sit down, Joe, anywhere you like," picking up on his name in a way that sounded natural and gave him a glimpse of her personality. She looked at his business card again and said, "You're not with the insurance company like the ones before." He told her they called him in when they red-flagged the claim, had questions about it. All it meant, certain conditions existed the company felt should be investigated. Canavan said they wanted to know in their hearts the fire was either accidental or providential before paying the claim. Robin said, "Well, I can tell you the same thing I told the fire department, sheriff's deputies, the state fire marshal's office, the California Forestry Department, and the guy from alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. The fire marshal's guy brought a dog that sniffed around. He said when the dog was working, it ate 70 kibbles a day. What would you like to know?" This was when Canavan first arrived. Now he turned from the map to look at Robin sitting back in the sofa. She resembled a girl in the movies he liked a lot. Linda. Very sexy. Had an Italian name. He said, "I wanted to show you the path of the main fire where it came down west of your place on the other side of the ridge." "So how did my house catch fire?" Robin said. "Is that the question? How about sparks, Joe? The wind blows sparks over the ridge from the brush fires in Boca Chica, and they land by my house. You buy that? Or a rabbit or a coyote caught fire and ran like hell right through my yard." They said that on the news. Look out for animals that catch fire and spread it around. Otherwise, I have no idea, Joe. I watched my house go up in flames. I might have stayed till it burned down. I don't know. Maybe not. A deputy came up the road and made me leave. Linda Fiorentino. That was who Robin looked like in that movie. He couldn't remember the name of it. Where she goes in a bar called Ray's, remembering that because of the sign, the Y in Ray's shaped like a martini glass. Linda goes in and asks for a Manhattan,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?